What are the 7 things you should never be doing in Canada if you're coming to Canada as an international student, or if you're already a student in Canada? Just stay away from these 7 things because they can make your life really difficult. What are those things? Let's dive into today's video. Check, this is Johnny Hunts, and in today's video we're going to talk about what are the 7 things that you should never be doing if you're coming to Canada as an international student, or if you are already an international student. Well guys, this is Johnny Hunts, and on this YouTube channel, The Canada Vibe, we will be sharing latest and greatest about life in Canada. And if this is the first time that you're watching this video on this YouTube channel, consider subscribing this YouTube channel and hit bell button just to make sure you don't miss any update from us. Let's talk about the first thing first. That is, if you're coming as an international student, stay away from plagiarism. Yes, you might be coming from your home country, and in every country has a different education system, different rules. And in Canada, plagiarism is seen very seriously. That means if you're copying someone's content and showing it as your own content in one way or other, it's considered as plagiarism. We have done a separate video on it. The link of that video will be available in the end screen of this video. You can be, your exam or your presentation can be cancelled. You can be asked to, leave college. You can be suspended for a certain time. There are so many things that can happen if you are not aware of it. Every college, every university in Canada, as soon as you start your program, they give you their rules, and plagiarism is mentioned on it. University of Toronto has a complete list of things related to plagiarism. You can always read it. So stay informed. Avoid plagiarism to keep yourself happy. That's the first thing. Let's talk about the second thing that you should be avoiding. Please make sure when you're traveling out of Canada, you have your study permit, your CAQ, and your student visa absolute valid. Make sure that you don't travel if your study permit, your student visa, or your CAQ is about to expire, especially in today's world during this pandemic, where you don't know which country is going to set up new restrictions, or when there's going to be a lockdown either in your home country or in Canada. God knows, man, it's hard to predict, right? So do not take chance of traveling, especially when your visas or your study permits are about to expire. Always renew them properly, get it extended, get all documents in place, and then think of traveling. I know catching up with family is important, and so is this video. And if you're liking our content already, do not hesitate in liking this video. Let's talk about the third thing that you should always keep in mind and do not do that, which is do not get carried away with the flashy lifestyle. That means do not overspend. Do not spend on things which are not important, because I understand, being youngsters, we get attracted towards things that are like flashy, like cars, or you might think of renting a really expensive apartment that your friends might be doing similar stuff. You never know, their financial conditions could be different, and you can do all those things once you start earning full time, once you have a great job, or once you start making enough of money. So while being a student, watch your expenses just to make sure you don't have to ask any bank for some loans, or some private companies for loans, or you might have to borrow it from your friends. That's gonna make you look not so cool either, right? So that is an important thing, that make sure like you spend as much as you have, or be mindful about spending. Renew your CAQ and then go for your study permit. You can easily do it. And one more thing, even if it gets expired, do not panic. You always have a restoration period of 180 days in which you have to pay $200 extra to restore, but it's doable. And everything, the entire process is given on canada.ca. So you can read that information over there. Even if it's after that, still, do not get carried away. Try to figure out solution. Go to a reputed lawyer, immigration lawyer, or an ICCRC certified consultant. They're going to guide you in the right direction. That's doable. The best thing is just to make sure you don't let them get expired. Renew them on time and live hassle free. Do not travel to Canada if you're coming from your home country without full documentation. If you're entering for the first time, and if you're a new student, you need to have certain documents at hand, and CBSA, that's Canada Border Service Agency officers, can ask you at any time for those documents. You need to have your valid or up-to-date letter of acceptance, your up-to-date visa. You need to have your valid insurance. You need to have proof that you have paid for your tuition fees. You have to show like you are fully vaccinated to avoid quarantine, and if you're under 18, then you need to have your negative PCR test and also a quarantine plan. Always use ArriveCan app and update your ArriveCan app as soon as you are starting from your home country to make sure that you do not have any hassle. Always take printout of all those documents and don't rely upon your tab or your phone, because the battery might die anytime and you might be standing in front of officer with no answers. So it's always advisable to have printouts on hand. Health insurance is very important for international students in Canada because your insurance is covered by the companies from which you have either your college have bought that insurance or you are buying that insurance directly. So it's important to always stay in with the valid insurance, because in case if you have to take health services and your insurance has expired, it might cost you huge amount of money, and sometimes it's really out of a person's purview to incur that level of cost. So it can be really difficult for you to manage, and it's health insurance is not going to cost you too much. It might cost you $30 to $40 per month, and if you need a valid insurance and if you're about to expire, there is a link in the description of an insurance company. You can always buy from them. You just have to click the link and you'll be able to buy. But if you already have an insurance, great. Always keep a date in front of you. When is it expiring, and as soon as it's about to expire, always buy in advance, especially for students studying in Montreal. For CAQ renewal, in case if you have to extend your CAQ, you always have to show that you were covered fully by insurance during the period of your study in Canada. So this is very important aspect as well. And last but not the least, before I come to the last point, let me also tell you, if you're interested in studying in Canada and if you are looking to take admission in any college or any university, feel free to approach our team under Check Services. Our team will be more than happy to help you, to guide you to find the relevant program to get your admission in college and university, helping for your career planning in Canada. Our ICCRC certified consultant can help you to put the file for your visa application, as well as once you land in Canada, our logistics team will be happy to help to make sure to get your airport pickup done, arranging for accommodation, helping you to get GIC account appointment done with the bank. If you don't get sent at the airport, helping you to get an appointment with Service Canada. So those are the basic post-landing services that our team will be happy to help, and above that we are available in case if you want to talk. Leave your comments in the comment section. What do you think about the video? Also, what other type of videos do you want us to make on this YouTube channel? We are open for your suggestions. And if you genuinely like our content, please do not hesitate. Go ahead and like this video and share it with your friends. And if this is the first time you're watching this YouTube channel, before you go, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon just to make sure that you don't miss any update from us. On that note, this is me, Johny Hunt, signing off for the day. You keep enjoying the life. Check.